Hello, my friends. It's Mrs. Short. If I seem a little tired today, it's because I stayed up late to watch the Super Bowl. And I don't know if you can see, I'll get my messy hair out of the way. I'm wearing a San Francisco, California sweatshirt. No, they didn't win. They were the team that I was rooting for, but they didn't win. But it was close. It went into overtime and they almost made it. It was a great game. But anyway, I usually try to put myself together more, but I was just going through all the books that I have and I thought, let's just be me, be real, right? So I saw this book at the library and I have a great niece whose name is Willow and her mom's name is Sara. I had never read this book before, so it's called Just So Willow. And I had to get it. And I read it and I thought, I bet Willow and her mom will enjoy this book, and probably even her little sister Nora. So, Willow, this is from Aunt Nancy, dedicated to you and to everyone else whose name is Willow or who can relate to this story, meaning they get what Willow wants, they understand. All right, Just So Willow. The author's name is Sara Shacter, and the illustrator is Stephanie Laberis. Of course, the glasses have to go on, and then the hair got messed up, and I'm just a mess today, but that's okay, right? Don't have to be perfect. I'm not fancy Nancy today. Just So Willow. So the author dedicated it to for my just so perfect boys, Joe, Ben, and Jason. And the illustrator says, for Dash and Otter, my just so perfect little muses, rise and fly, sweet spirits. Enjoy, friends. Willow liked things just so. She ironed her underwear. She tidied her teacher. She unscrambled her spaghetti. One morning, while Willow dusted her bubblegum collection, snow began to fall. Her backyard sat safely tucked under a crisp white sheet. It was just so perfect. Laughs and shouts tumbled all over the fence. Willow watched the kids from her block running and rolling and stomping and sliding, making a lumpy, bumpy mess. It was just so awful. Why was it awful? Because she wanted it to be just so, meaning perfect. I'll stay inside, she told herself, so my snow stays smooth and clean. A snowball sailed through the air, closer and closer, until splat! Hey, you're messing up my yard. But with all the running and rolling and stomping and sliding, nobody heard. Willow stamped her paw. They're not turning my yard into a lumpy, bumpy mess. She wanted everything perfect, just the way she wanted it. Is anyone else like that? Willow barreled down the stairs onto the porch and stopped. The snow! She'd ruin it. Willow stayed out. Stop throwing those snowballs, she yelled. No one yelled back. How can I get closer so they'll hear me? Willow spotted her swing set. I could jump, but if she missed, well, that wouldn't work out too well if she missed. Snap, crack. Those were the icicles, boys and girls. Ah! She screamed. I'm sure it was louder. Willow charged across the porch, launched and dangled, and she pulled and she pumped and she bellowed and she blustered and she hooted and she hollered and nobody hollered back. Well, I have to get closer. Willow eyed the tree. A thick branch stretched over the fence. The perfect perch. But if she fell, whoosh! Willow roared. She cut and tied, and she lassoed the branch, lassoed another, and kicked off the trunk. Whoa! The wind whipped. Willow gasped. She bounced over lumps. She spun around bumps. Willow grinned. Woohoo! She looked back. A crisp white ribbon wrapped around the yard. It was just so perfect. With her new friends, Willow vroomed and zoomed, and packed and stacked, and rollicked and frolicked. And when the sun sank low in the sky, Willow's friends sent her gliding home. A crisp white line cut across her yard. A just so perfect path to follow the next day. So now what do you think? Do you think Willow relaxed a bit? Not too worried about everything being so perfect? I think so. Mrs. Short gets that way too. She was more that way before, and now I like things perfect, clean, in order. But I also realize that it's not the most important thing. And I know that when you go to school, you're so used to being home and doing things your own way. At school, it's not that way. You need to follow the rules. You need to do what the teachers say, whether it's your room or a special area like music or art or library or gym. You need to follow the rules, just like I did when I was younger. And that's what I taught my son when he was in school. So be yourself, but remember, you want to get along with everybody. And this isn't like not trying to teach a lesson to Willow. I'm just explaining how this character, Willow, is and how sometimes a lot of us can be that way. So, Willow, Aunt Nancy hopes you liked it. And all my other friends named Willow, or just my friends, I hope you liked it too. Got it at my public library, my local library. And the author again is Sara, Shacter. And you can see that when you click on the story. So I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time, friends. Bye.